there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has bars and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Spartans will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have the first possession of the game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche.
There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Looking for a gap. It's Martin. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give to the tailback. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The inside handoff. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This place is roaring, and it's going to be play fake on first down to throw. Lost, the defense is wide open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Punts it out of the air. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Look out, he's got room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Walker to throw. A little release to the back. Across the 35. Oh my, circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Off play action on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Durham. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Got it in the middle, it's Collier. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They think there's room to run to the right here. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Safe little shovel pass. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Fourth down and one, and they'll go for it. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, Dan.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hands it off on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands, it's Courtney. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The sweet feet buy a little time. Fires downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Durham. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Walker will fire. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snags it over the middle. Push down for the tackle. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Martin. Turning it on! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Gonna take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
In the red area, it's Martin. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Walker to throw. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Spartans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way. Down to the 36-yard line, and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Motion from the back. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Off the boot, looking for his man. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Collier. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Walker will fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room. And then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Courtney. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 2nd Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
The running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now sliding to his left. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Walker to throw. Got his man. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Spartans are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And they will score! Touchdown, Michigan State! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hope it breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Looking for room. It's Martin. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, running back gets to give. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Nittany Lions started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Walker will fire. Makes the grab.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Walker to throw. Makes the grab over the middle.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Rushes on him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Marsh.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Sends it back in motion. Just keeps slinging it. Takes the easy completion. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. This is a designed run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this fourth down conversion. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st and 10 from their own 17. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. On the move at the 30. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll go right back to him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and... Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Catch in the middle. It's Courtney. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And the punishment has been extended. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 11 over Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down coming up. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Walker will fire. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell they were.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here.
It's a seam wide open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he tacks on the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Marsh. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Walker to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And that is his fifth interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.